Arthur No Fee Fitness here, and today we're talking about rucking weighted walking and why it's suddenly everywhere on Instagram and TikTok. The pitch is seductive. Grab a backpack or vest, add some weight, walk outside, get leaner, stand taller, and build a quiet kind of work capacity that makes everything else in training easier. The reason it's hot isn't just influencers. It's because it feels simple, it's cheap, and it actually changes the physics of a walk in a way your body understands immediately. No fee, no BS, just gains. At its core, rucking is walking plus load. That second part matters. Load carriage shifts where the work is coming from ankle and knee joints, calf complex, hips, and trunk, so the same distance asks for more energy without turning your session into a run you'll pay for in shin splints. That added mechanical work is why your watch sees a bump in calorie burn for the same pace and terrain. In other words, rucking is not just walking but harder. It's a different gait economy with real cost, especially at the ankle-knee axis where most of the extra work happens. People are rucking because it fits real life. You can do it during a call with a friend or as your evening decompression loop. And the cultural wave is real. Weighted vests and packs have jumped from military and CrossFit niches into mainstream suburban sidewalks. Driven by social media and midlife health goals like bone strength and metabolic health. That's why your feed looks like a hardware store with straps. The trend isn't a mirage, sales and participation are up, and the weighted walk has become a casual status signal of I train, but I also live. Is a legend office. Now the honest physiology, when you add load, you don't just burn more, you move differently. A pack or vest can nudge your torso angle, change how much your spinal erectors and abdominals pitch in, and tweak stride and joint ranges. Small adjustments add up over thousands of steps. For some, the load subtly cleans posture, less phone neck, more stacked ribs and pelvis. For others, especially with too much weight or a sloppy setup, it encourages a forward lean and cranky lower back. The difference isn't the idea of rucking, it's execution, load, fit, and how you carry yourself. If you're thinking sounds perfect for a cut, you're not wrong. Rucking is low impact, outdoors, easy to recover from, and scales with your life. That's why I like it on fat loss blocks. It nudges daily energy expenditure without wrecking tomorrow's lift. But low impact isn't no risk. Military research is blunt. Pushing frequency, distance, and weight too fast is a clean path to overuse problems. Knees, shins, feet, and backs don't love sudden load spikes. Civilians aren't humping 40 kilos over rough ground, but the same principles apply. Ease in, build slowly, and your body will thank you by letting you do a lot more of it. Because this is a podcast, not a clinic, I'll make progression simple. Picture a normal brisk walk. Add a modest plate or vest and keep your posture tall, ribs quiet, eyes forward, hands relaxed. Your first goal is steady cadence and even footfalls, not hero weight. Most people do well starting near roughly 10% of body weight, then nudging either distance or load after a few calm sessions. If belts, feet, or back complain, back off and fix the setup before you chase more kilos. This is one of those times where slow is smooth, smooth is fast is not a cliche. It's how you keep rucking long enough to see it change your body. Let's talk hardware for a minute because gear choices change the feel. A backpack with a flat plate held tight, high, and close to your spine is different from a saggy bag full of bricks. The closer the mass is to you, the less it yanks on your posture. A well-fitted vest can be even tidier if it doesn't bounce. The point isn't buying a specific brand, it's locking the weight to you so every step is predictable and your hips can roll under you instead of wrestling a pendulum. Plates are nice because they sit flat, stay quiet, and let you stack weight and clear jumps. Sand or water is fine too, just eliminate slosh. Rucking also exposes two weak links fast, calves and hips. The calf Achilles system is the first line every step. Adding load makes it earn its paycheck. If your calves have been living on machine pumps and not much else, the bottom end stretch and push off of a long walk with weight can get spicy. The fix is not fear, it's preparation. Controlled eccentric calf work and isometrics build tendon tolerance and keep your steps springy. Add in some hip abduction and extension strength glute med, glute max so your stride doesn't wobble into knee valgus and crank your shins. Do the boring stuff and you won't have to stop the fun stuff. What about posture? Done well, rucking teaches stacked walking. Head tall, sternum quietly proud without flaring ribs, pelvis under you, steps landing under your center, not reaching way out in front. You'll feel your trunk working, but it shouldn't feel like a back workout. If it does, lighten the load, tighten the straps, bring the weight higher, and shorten the stride. That small reset often flips, my back into, this is just steady work. The fat loss angle is straightforward. Most lifters undercount non-exercise activity, then try to cardio their way in the gym. Rucking lets you push daily burn without turning your lifting days into recovery debt. Slot it after an upper body lift, on off days, or in the evening as a low-stress decompression loop. Keep protein where it belongs, keep sleep honest, and the scale trends start to look like a steady glide instead of a crash and bounce. The best part is compliance people actually enjoy it. Fresh air and a repeatable loop beat a treadmill argument any day. Is rucking overhyped or real? It's both. The overhype is the miracle marketing, wear a vest, fix your life. The real is that weighted walking is a time-tested way to accumulate meaningful, sustainable work with minimal downsides when done intelligently. It rewards patience, not intensity. Treat it like a long game, and it will quietly transform your engine, your legs, and the way you carry yourself. If you've been lifting hard and your cut needs a gentle accelerator, ruck to cut. Start light, walk tall, let cadence and breath do the talking, and give your calves and hips the love they've been missing. In a few weeks, your loops get longer without feeling longer, your lifts feel the same or better, and the mirror starts telling you the truth you were aiming for the whole time. No fee, no BS, just gains.